Well, this is certainly something different. Shattering expectations, great title. The Hunter and the Midnight Suns must break through the symbiote barrier surrounding the Sanctum Sanctorum and reclaim it from Lilith. It says that there's 5 required heroes, and I don't know how that's going to shake down. I did take Captain Marvel through the threat assessment training room, so she went from, I think, level 12 to 15 off that. We've got a combat bonus on her and the Hunter. We're taking out Blade, Captain Marvel, Strange, and Spider-Man in addition to the Hunter. And then we're actually getting 2 sets of gamma coils off this, an epic and a rare set, so pretty cool.
Still no sign of Venom. The Parker boy really came through.
Even with his disappearance, his pet symbiote has unfortunately not given up its taste for my Sanctum.
Neither has Hydra. They've upped the guard again, which I didn't even think was possible.
This symbiote creature has had a stranglehold on us long enough. It is time to strike.
Are you sure that thing is safe?
Well, we didn't exactly have a manual, but the science and spooky bits are sound.
You should be well protected.
It's a big risk.
So is leaving Lilith in command of the Sanctum.
You're both right.
But I bet you have another option. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil your moment.
A frontal assault has too many variables, but there's always the hole.
The back door. Of course. I know the risks, but at some point we have to start believing in each other. In ourselves. Your design will hold.
We would never let you step into battle unprepared.
Besides, what was the first rule of demon hunting you taught me? If at first you don't succeed, stab again.
Aw, do you think Reed and Sue have such heartwarming moments with Johnny and Ben?
Okay, so I guess we're starting with Captain Marvel and Blade. Let's do a quick overview of their decks. Starting with the Hunter. So we've got Last Sight. I've gone double Merciless here. I feel like because we have Spider-Man and Strange in here, they both have bind cards, so we should have good use for Merciless. But maybe they're only coming in the second phase, so hopefully that still works. We've got the Dark Heal, we have Mindbender, Annihilation, All Out, and Mindbreaker. The biggest issue with this deck is just lack of straight damage now. We still have Merciless and Last Sight for 71 damage, which is our offense. But, like, that's kind of it. We have enemy control with Mindbender. I still think this card, until we upgrade, is probably not that good, but I just want to experiment with it. And then we've got the Mindbreaker, which I think is really insane. Once we can upgrade that, we're in a pretty amazing spot, I would say. We do have damage here, though, on Blade. We've got Quick Strike, we have Reaper, we have Strike Plus, Make 'em Bleed, the Hunger, Savage, and Stake. I am a little concerned that maybe we don't need the Hunger, and I could probably take more of the Strikes to have more chains. And you know what? I am going to make that change. And then for Captain Marvel, we've got a couple of knee strikes. We've got Quick Jab. We've got Bring It On with a mod on it. We have One Step Ahead, Fists of Radiance, and then, of course, 2 Photon Beams. The only other option is another Bring It On, but I think 1 is fine, and it's a modded version, so yeah. We got a Vampiric Essence and a Recovery Nanobot. I think that's fine. We got this Anti-Material Charm in the Chamber for dealing with objective vehicles or devices, but I don't think that was in the mission details. So hopefully we're good. Oh, continued squad 2. Okay, sick. That's really cool. So it looks like we use the same combat items, which is good, I guess. I guess that means we have to decide if we're going to use them in Phase 1 or Phase 2. Strange's deck, we've got Winds of Watoomb, Agamotto's Gaze Plus, Blessing of Ashanti Plus, which, if he's coming in with Spider-Man and the Hunter, this is maybe good, depending on how things get drawn out. But I'm wondering now if I should bring Astral Meditation instead, because if I use those combat items in the first half, maybe I can bring them back in the second half. Would be kind of interesting. Vapors of Valtour ×2, so powerful. Axe of Angaramis, Crimson Bands of Satorek for the bind, and the Shield of Seraphim. And then for Spidey, we've got Chain Strike Plus, Quick Kick Plus, Special Delivery, which we haven't tried yet, Opportunist Plus, Spider Sense Plus, Web Slinger, Thwip, and up here. I feel like Web Slinger is a bit of a weak point in this deck. But it's a free card play, so it's just kind of a nice to have, but I don't know. Situationally, as with everything, it could be good. Let's go.
We're gonna get the Sanctum.
I was wondering how they're gonna handle that walkout.
I like your optimism.
Thanks. I have a good feeling.
I have a good feeling about you.
Oh!
What was that?
Nothing. Boo, hype.
Did you guys catch that? I have a good feeling about this. He goes, I have a good feeling about you.
Strange and Stark's monstrosity of a creation.
Inner thoughts, Blade. Inner
Venom out
thoughts.
of the picture, even temporarily. We need to strike now while we still have the chance.
I agree. Now is the time to strike.
That is some messed up wallpaper.
Must have got hungry without Venom around.
Evil consumes everything, even itself.
Oh, cool.
Ready for round 2.
Always.
I wonder if that means if the hunter gets symbiote bound that it won't persist. He just breaks it.
Ding ding.
Classic.
What is that?
Old magical graffiti? You tell me.
Not the wards. That.
Caretaker, tell Strange we found a way back into his sanctum.
Finally.
Oh, and one more thing.
We are not alone.
That looks like a few more things. Purge symbiote. Okay. Defeat enemies to acquire the Purge symbiote card. Purging the symbiote will immediately summon additional reinforcements to the fight. Purge the symbiote from all 3 pillars. Okay. Hunter only, so Hunter cannot be knocked down. Purge the closest pillar. Summon enemy reinforcements. Now, the question is, do these reinforcements attack us right away? In previous situations, they did not. I'm thinking like the Faustus fight. I think you'd summon them in and they wouldn't attack, so maybe that's the same here. Call to action for a bunch of heroism. I do like that. Gotta resist right off the go here. Demolition Squad, there's really only our Midnight Sun's heroic, I think.
You've proven that the Faithbreaker can smash through
benefits
that
from that.
symbiote. Now you'll just have to
Ooh,
do it
I
a
like
few more
this.
times. Oh, and try
Ooh.
not to bring the roof down on your heads in the process.
I think I can hear Strange grimacing through the radio.
Okay. We already... Holy, they're all... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are targeting Captain Marvel. What the heck is going on here? That is insane. Okay. Well, if I can get her to binary here... I don't think I can, actually. Actually, no, that's not true. If I had a quick card from her little jab, I could get her to binary off of 2 knee strikes and the quick card, and then bring them on. They're already taunted, so that doesn't matter, but would give her a counter with binary, which would be super strong. And it would give her 2 more resist. All of them would be gone this turn, of course. But that could still be super nice. Merciless will be better in the phase with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man because of the bind. There's no stuns here. So maybe I could just ditch that, hunting for a Captain Marvel card. That ain't it. I'm not going to be using that this round. That ain't it either. Okay. This could still be useful here. It would be her third play anyways. and giving a round of counter could be nice. It's just that we won't get the additional 2 resist, but we will draw the last attack card played as well. So, is it a Captain Marvel attack card? No. Okay, couple of options here. I mean, we can take out these guys. That's all fine and good, right? But I'm thinking this guy's our main target, really, to purge the symbiote. But this guy's also a big problem. Big problem over here. What I'm kind of thinking is if I went knee strike, then I go quick strike on one of the minions, then I go bring it on, we get a quick strike back. I still won't have a card play at that point, I guess, but potentially for reinforcements that could be good, or I could just get the knee strike back so I can build more block. Okay. We also have this, where I'm seeing a potential here to either kick this guy into the barrel or kick him off a ledge. So that's maybe a decent opening target here. And then Blade, let's say that you're gonna do this. Then you're in position to shove those two. And then if I don't use the Hunter at all, I don't know if I have this angle. That's the only concern.
Here we go.
I saw a move like that once.
Because if he conceals, which it appears is going to happen, we can get through that by kicking this. So now I'm wondering if I'm going to need to use a knee strike on one of the minions. I might have to.
You asked for it.
Interesting.
So let's look at... Okay, so he actually has this from here. But I should get her out of the way. I could also work on this guy and then just deal with the symbiote card after.
What's this?
That's one hell of a move.
Man, thank God she has that combat bonus. So now what I'll do is we go for the kick. 42%, or we do a ton of damage. I think we do a ton of damage.
Who's next?
And then maybe we have a shove there next turn, but for now, we do this shove. So she's going to have 4 targeting her. Actually, only 3 are going to attack. So she's going to get to punch back at all of these with binary on. Who she actually taunts here doesn't really matter. We're just basically giving counter here, which is still really good for us. Will she maintain the block, though? That's the thing. I guess she will, yeah, because she has the 3 resists, so. And she might actually be at max block here, too. Where are we? Very close. Okay. I feel this is pretty decent. I could do this to hit 2. I think that's value add. And then I could use this to hit 1. Or I can start working on this guy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go. And then I'll do this too. Who needs that heroism, you know? Who needs it? Who needs it?
her command.
Nice. That guy's got to be very close to dead. Oh, now this is interesting. Okay. So, we've talked about this a lot, where those debuffs always come at the end. And because this guy also applies a debuff, it could happen in either way. So if we didn't have resist there, she would have taken a vulnerable hit from that guy. Okay, we got heroism.
Hydra sure does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
We got last sight. She's going for... Or, the marksman's going for her. Now, we could cure this. And I think we should. Because even though we have binary, her offense is being reduced quite a bit. Let's just do it.
The lights were healing.
Regardless, we don't want her to have the vulnerable because
I owe you one.
we have other problems. Last sight is pretty decent here. I could finish off this guy. There wouldn't be a counter. And then we would get the symbiote card. I've got Mindbender, so they attack their nearest ally. It would be cool if I could reveal this one somehow. But I need some type of, like, I need photon beam, basically. Which I would love to find here. But Mindbreaker's also really good because that nullifies 2 turns of an enemy, right? So I would love to Mindbreaker this guy. I would love to Mindbreaker this guy. He could still attack Captain Marvel if we stay here, but I don't plan on doing that. So maybe in this situation, we redraw Mindbender. Give me Photon Beam. Oh! Oh, really? Really, really? Okay. Now the thing is, though, I can't... Or can I? Hold on. I was just going to say, I can't get enough heroism to play both. But if I KO'd this guy, then... Okay, I actually have an idea, maybe. Possibly. Oh, dude. 96 would probably do it. I would really like to hit someone else, though. Okay, I could do it like this. So that way we don't use a card play. I use call to action. I get 6 heroism off that. I photon... Oh, but this is going to use my move. Oh. That's right. Because then I don't have a great photon beam, right? Because ideally I want to photon beam this lineup right here. Ideally. Okay. So I don't think the math works out for me to get 6 heroism here with 2 card plays left for Mindbreaker and Photon Beam. Now, the Photon Beam also does not KO either of these units. So they're both going to hit her pretty hard. And then I have this minion here. We do have a strike card that could clear, like, these 3, which is kind of nice. And I don't need the bleed on them, so maybe I actually redraw this for now. See if we get any other options. Savage. Okay. So I think the play then is to go, like, strike, 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 clear out these 3. That gives us the symbiote card, that gives us the call to action. Then we rearrange for Photon Beam at 152. That's going to take him down to like 90, right? And then last sight's not quite enough to deal with this, but yeah, that's not quite enough. So maybe it's better for me to do... Oh, but I can't reveal this guy yet. Ugh! This is very tough. And I actually have to play 2 cards before I photon beam in this scenario. So, man. That sucks. I'm not going to be able to do any of those cool plants. Now, in theory, I could leave one of these guys alive because the hunter has resist. Hitting this guy for 30 isn't going to make a difference. And I have no way of revealing him right now. So that is happening. So maybe the better play is we strike here. I strike here. Actually, we use the hunter's resist on this guy. That's fine. Or I maybe even just last sight him. Or knee strike him, maybe, to get more block, because she is going to tank some hits here. So maybe that's better. And then the photon beam goes across like this. It's going to take out that minion. We're hitting the 2 big guys who are already targeting her, and then this guy lives. Or I could take that guy out. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. So, chain, chain, chain.
This is gonna hurt.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Yeah, that's true. Wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I could call to action here to get all the heroism, which would be really nice, don't get me wrong. But I think this is fine. We do this, we work this guy down a bit. I pretty much max out my block.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable.
Yeah,
These
so
Rent-A-Mercs
that's
have no
maxed.
gumption.
We come back here.
Keep your eyes open.
And we photon beam.
This has
Yeah, I'm as happy with that as I can be. She's gonna take some big hits here. I don't think they get through her block though. I don't think they do 341. So. Oh god, close range. Oh my god, 270. Maybe they do. Oh my god.
big mistake.
Ugh, that shot is so much damage. That's insane. That shot is so much damage.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
I just wish you could know. I just wish I could know how much damage it was so you could plan. I just want to know that.
It's almost a shame Stark and the Doctor aren't here to see their little project in action. The Faithbreaker will finally purge Venom's foul corruption from the Sanctum and the city.
Okay. Now I could do call to action here, taking us to 7, and then we have a hero combo and a mind breaker. But we're all kind of surrounding this dude, which I don't love. So he probably attacks us anyway. Unless I can move the hunter away, which I can. And we could conceal the hunter. And then perhaps he attacks this dude. It's not bad. But then, like, she Yeah, she also moves away. Can I knock these guys? Yeah, I can. So I can take care of those two. And then Hunter can conceal on last sight by KOing this guy. And then she's far away. Oh, wait. Yeah. We want to go call to action first. Mindbreaker this guy. And then last sight here. Right? Or I could just chain. I could just chain this guy and kill him. That's also pretty cool. It's also pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Don't blame.
It's so tempting. You see the cool card like Mindbreaker, right?
mama.
And I'm like, man, I want to build everything to do that. I could also take out this guy. And I think I will. Yeah, okay. We're in a decent spot here now.
They're repositioning.
Next time I won't go easy.
Okay. So now we use up the heroism to do this. Looks like all the bullets ricocheted off of him.
Even the best can get better.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We last sight here. Next turn we play the purge symbiote. And that guy's not attacking anyone. Is there anything I might want to redraw? I feel like this is really helpful, especially with these two cards sitting in hand. I think we're okay. Okay, 3 minions. Give us some of our quick cards.
It's
Or
too
don't.
bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. We'd love to see Carol, Captain Marvel, knock those tendrils to Sakaar.
Aw, Blade. Such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faithbreaker to me.
Okay. So maybe I should do this first, and then we learn how the reinforcements work. That's so cool.
At the end of the day,
I love
it still
this
comes down
suit.
to me punching something.
Oh my god.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
Okay, so we had 3 elites. This guy is holding the next one. Heavy reinforcements are attacking. Defeat the Hydra specialist to acquire another purge. Be careful not to get overwhelmed. Okay, yeah, sure. And they literally are attacking. That is 100% true. We've got 4 minions and 2 card plays. So that's great. 3 attacking the Hunter, 2 minions attacking Blade, 1 attacking Captain Marvel. Playing Call to Action into Mindbreaker feels really bad. Playing Stake also feels kind of bad. If I play Make 'em Bleed, then maybe I could play Mindbreaker. But it still doesn't really solve a lot of problems. So Hunter's... Man. Oh, and... Oh, hello. Hunter's getting attacked by 4. He does have some block. But... Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to be redrawing the hero combo for now. Merciless is damage. And lifesteal is only really good next turn, and even then, not really, because I don't think it matters. Let's get rid of that for now. Well, that's tempting. That's tempting, because if I could draw that concealment card again, that would be nice. 142. That doesn't quite get me through the shock shield. And, like, I think taking out, if I can, taking out 2 minions here would be quite good. But I don't think I'm gonna have an angle. Oh, maybe here. That's probably my most effective. I could knock this guy into the shock shield for a little bit. He takes a bunch of extra damage, but then I still have too many on the battlefield. Like, that's the problem. The other thing All Out could draw for me would be Annihilation, which, you know, kind of feels bad to play in this type of scenario, but it would clear 2 minions.
That looked like
I have to remember this guy back here. So Hunter's still getting attacked by 3, 2 elites. And this is a lot of damage. This does allow me to get Mindbreaker, though. So, oh no, it doesn't. Mindbreaker would mean this guy won't attack me, because this guy's much closer, so he should attack that guy for 2 turns. And he should take shock shield damage off that. So, yeah. The only thing that would be better is if I do draw the concealment, but like then I'm all in on a random card pull. You know what I mean? If I go make him bleed here, at least our neck we're getting blade cards. Maybe one could be quick as well, which would help this situation. And I'm generating the heroism, and then I can play Mindbreaker on this guy so that he attacks him. I suppose I could argue playing Mindbreaker here, but I don't know how that's gonna react with his frenzy stuff. Like, does he simply start attacking? It does say that. But I think him attacking there does 2 things for us. I'm doing it. Give me a quick, baby.
Time's up.
Nice.
These chumps.
Nice. Reaper, not great, but that's fine. So now what we'll do is we'll do this to clear up 1 Hunter attack. Then Blade takes an attack. Captain Marvel takes an attack. Hunter takes an attack here. And this guy's mind broken.
Let's do this.
So that's how that works.
Yeah, have you not been out here before? I guess, yeah, probably you actually haven't been out here that much. Okay. So Reaper, if we draw a chain next time, we could chain 1 person and then play Reaper to deal a huge amount of damage. What else do I have in here? I still have a Vampiric Essence that we can't forget about.
It's time. Whoever trained you did a damn good job.
Okay.
Hail Hydra.
Because this way we're getting damage on both.
Targeting systems active.
Love it.
Try harder next time.
Lucky shot. That was your one chance.
Okay, we got to resist off that.
Hydra will just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try
We'll
and
attack
focus
nearby
on the
units 2
symbiote,
times as their
not
next
the
action.
soldiers.
So it's still showing. I know it said it applies to Berserk, but it's still showing Berserk 2. Yeah, it's a bit weird. We didn't. Oh, we did get an extra guy here. Here's Annihilation. Here's Quick Jab. Very nice. I think it makes sense to take out this guy potentially with quick jab so that I have a shove here if we want it. Or I could just do annihilation and get all of that going. Or or do I just call I think this is where I call to action, right?
One more. Leave some for the rest of us.
So now we're dealing 315. That takes out 3 of them. And then that guy goes down to what? Who knows? I can't math that. So then I follow up with an all-out, pretty much. I'm trying to think if we have any cards that apply vulnerable, and I don't think so. But what I could possibly do is this first. Get that guy down a little bit more. So he's at 597.
There is no escape.
I like that. Oh, and we got the collar, which I totally planned for as well. So that means we can... Oh, I don't have any heroism. Doesn't matter, I have Merciless. Okay, so we wouldn't... 142 isn't enough anyways. An Obsidian Collar isn't enough anyways. But we're still going to do it.
This shall be of great help.
We're still going to do it. Is there any other Hunter card that does more than this? Let's redraw this for now. If I'm not KOing him here anyways, does it matter if I play Merciless? Because this is such a high value play here. We draw 4 of her cards.
Take this.
Never surrender.
That basically guarantees we can go binary next turn.
Hydra doesn't know when to quit.
I wouldn't mind drawing a Dark Heal here. Ooh, look at that.
Back.
Oh! See, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I'm actually glad we did that.
Crossbones will just keep throwing Hydra bodies in there until you're exhausted.
I know. Okay, so we have knee strikes. He's going after Captain Marvel. She can knee strike here, shove, takes those. And then we might have some knockback shenanigans there, potentially.
Not a problem.
Now that was something.
Don't mess with me.
Okay, so now a couple things. Photon Beam actually does more damage. Then it means I don't have Fist of Radiance. And I do want to see... Yeah, okay, so there's our knockback opportunity. So let's do the... Merciless now.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Worst case, he attacks us. It would be nice to have counter here, but... You know... I think we have a chance. 70%.
I'm on it.
It's actually pretty decent. Come on. Oh, baby. We'll take that. Thank you. We'll take that. Okay, so we're gonna have reinforcements. Blade, did you forget your cards at home? Or what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Should we send you home for a bit? You come back? Cards in hand.
You really think that'll be enough?
Not really. No. Okay, I guess since they're gonna come in, we should do this first so we know what we're dealing with. Because if we do that shove, yes, it gets rid of 2 minions, but you know. Man, this is crazy. Okay. We have 3 resist on the hunter, and he's not being targeted at all. If there was ever a photon beam opportunity, this was it. 152. This line here, pretty much. Or we could probably take out these 4. Well, this guy, no. He won't go down. Unless we knee strike first. But even then, I don't think... Yeah, it's not quite enough. Other option is... actually, this is the play. This is the play. We go bring him on because she has binary, so she's going to gain 2 resist. We're going to gain the counter. We're going to draw the last card play. And then we reposition her and photon beam stuff. The question is, do I want to taunt off of Blade? These guys are already all attacking her, so I might as well, because I'm going to photon beam this lineup anyways. I just maybe don't want to photon beam this guy. Or bring it on that guy. Or hold on, look at this. I can actually position back there, and then I'll have a move available. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so she's got the counter now. $215 block. I mean... Ooh, what is going on there? That's awkward. Doesn't matter if I get the guy in the bottom left or the guy here. She is gonna... I hope she doesn't go down here. She has 2 resists. She should be fine. I could give her Vampiric Essence here as well, just to heal her up. Maybe playing it a little safe, but...
Watch and learn. It's over for these guys. Save this one just for you.
And then we still have a shove.
You make that look almost too easy.
So we can get rid of something. This box just doesn't exist anymore. Blade. Whatever, bro. Whatever. We got to draw some of his cards next, right? So we could look at stacking up over here. I'm going to redraw Merciless. Fist of Radiance could be nice if she maintains the block here, but... I don't know.
What's our contingency plan?
Oh yeah, she should. That's right, because she has 2 resist, I think.
And what did we learn today? I hope you learned your lesson.
That'll do.
You should have known better.
Okay, so he frenzied himself. Frenzy is actually one of those kind of annoying things that you're like, well, I don't know who he's going to attack. If I could... if I could have one more heroism here, then I could get rid of his shield straight up. This card doesn't do anything for us now. Oh my god. It's just, we're just not getting what we need. Let's redraw this for now. Oh, again, it draws 3 cards for her. And it gives us the heroism. I'm gonna do it. Now, if I draw that knockback, which I didn't, then I can get through this. I'm just trying to make it so that I don't have to take the shock shield damage, you know? Okay, I have it here now. Let's do this. That's also going to heal him up to full.
These fanatics are always the same.
For some reason, I thought if we got through that, we wouldn't take it. But fine. It's fine. So I could do a bunch of extra damage here and apply more bleed. Frenzy will trigger. Oh, this is my last card play, though. Okay, look at that. Because this is going to apply... The order on the card really matters. This is going to apply 2 bleed, and then it's going to consume it. Right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
That was something.
They cannot possibly match your
interesting.
strength.
Can't get my head on straight.
I wonder if he's actually bleeding still. Whoa, what? Oh, that's weird. I don't know how that works, but you know what? Fair enough. That's fine. 71%. Come on. Come on. We'll take it. This is the longest fight of all time, pretty much.
I just don't know when to quit. The odds are still in my favor.
I feel like we've purged about 52 of these things. Oh, you know why he got that bleed at the end? Because the cold-blooded passive triggered. That's why. Yeah, that's why. 10% chance. Oh, nice. That's an ender.
One of Blade's action movies right now, but go!
Get to the Sanctum!
Okay, excellent. Surprise, mother.
Mother?
Close.
You kept me waiting, child.
I am here now.
Yes. Alone. Always so alone.
Did I miss the party?
You are just in time.
I told you the door works now.
Sorry. First apocalypse excitement, I guess.
The little sorcerer returns home.
Can't say I like what you've done with the place, Demon Mother, or my friend. No matter. Already, the power of the Sanctum returns to me. Your days of plundering its secrets end today!
But that was never the plan.
Now.
Yes, Mother.
Seek. I wonder if this is how she unleashes, like, the new enemies for the next act.
She's got the right idea.
Not while there's still a chance to seal that breach and save the Sanctum.
Oh, cool. Disrupt the summoning circle. Stop the Hydra Mystics from summoning Lilin. Attack defending enemies to break protection on the Mystics, or bind them, which we have a bunch of cards. Damaging a Mystic will disrupt their connection to the summoning ritual. Summoning portal will collapse when all Mystics have been interrupted. So we just have to damage them to collapse the portal. Is that what I'm gathering?